We're filming.
So, Jillian, you work here at the 4-Point Sheraton?
Yeah.
How long have you worked here for?
I worked here just about 3 months now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so when you started working here, you introduced these maps.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how do you find them?
I don't know how we would get along without them, really. We kind of incorporated into our welcome to the hotel so that after we get out them all the information about the hotel.
It's a part of the check-in process.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like, let's show you on the map where we are. Do you need any suggestions for dinner or anywhere to go?
Yeah, okay, perfect.
So it's really, like, I don't know any guest that doesn't leave the desk without one in their hand. And if they do, then they're always back down in the lobby asking for one later on, because they don't always have the time to check in to ask all the questions that they have. So they always come back down and they leave with circle all over the maps of places they want to go. And so the places that are already highlighted are really easy for them to remember.
Yes, please.
There you go. Case in point.
Fly fisherman is right up here on the So we just go up Salter.
Any reservations?
Usually do reservations. They have a fine dining section upstairs.
Okay.
And they just have a grill downstairs. That's usually where the walking is coming. So.
Can I go upstairs?
You probably need a reservation for that. I can call or make it online if you like.
Okay.
Upsalter. Right.
Is there any other choices?
Well, a place I would think of would be either the Seafood Warehouse. That's actually just down the street there. It's a big gray building.
How's that?
Not bad. Not at all. And the other restaurant is Salt, which is over by the Mary Carter.
Okay, great.
I'd recommend either the Fly Fisherman or Seafood Warehouse.
Either one of these.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I need.
Okay.
Can I have this?
Absolutely. The stairs away.
Thank you.
Have a good night, sir.
He, up to that point, but then I was, right?
Yeah.
So I'd be spying on him if I went for more than 5 minutes
Yeah.
watching him. So just it'll happen he ripped it off before.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt that.
That was. Could you do that again?
Continually do it. No, that's great. So, so like we just saw there, so he recommended the Five Fishermen and the Waterfront Warehouse
Yeah.
to that gentleman. So, and you find that it makes it easier when the businesses are numbered on the map?
Absolutely, it's a way for us to remember. I mean, we're looking at this upside down, so at least if we know which ones are highlighted, then we know where to send the guests, and it's for them as well. They're taking in so much information at check-in with the hotel reservation in the city alone. If they have something that's already marked off, that's going to jog their memory to be like, oh yeah, they said this number 2 is a good spot. Let's head there for dinner. So definitely.
And I guess with the phone numbers and the websites, it gives them ability to make reservations
Yep.
or check online if that's something that they want
Absolutely.
as well. Right?
Yeah, there's some guests that want us to do all their reservations for them, and some that just want recommendations, and we'll kind of fill them up themselves. So having these ads around definitely helps them out for sure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And how many do you think that you give away in a run of a day? Just yourself?
Just myself, at least, I don't know, like we go through these so much, I probably give at least 20 to 30 a day out, and that's on a run of like an 8-hour shift, and that's yeah, we
And
usually
that's
do
just
more.
you, and then that's the other person,
Exactly.
and then all the other shifts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for the detail on the map, how is the like your coverage for the locations and for the tourist attractions and for like Piggy's Cove, the Rotary, all that?
Yeah, absolutely. This year, the improvements are awesome. Like being able to point out people, Point Pleasant Park and the Rotary, and just instead of having to flip back and forth, it's nice to have most of it on the front. And then for like the further places that are in, to be able to flip it over, it's just great. It's awesome. I like the setup this year for sure.
And do you find that you see people coming back downstairs with the same map? Like,
Yeah.
do they use it throughout their entire stay?
They're folded up and they're in their purse or in their back pocket, wherever it is. And if they don't come right to the desk with it in their hands, and if I start going to mark it again, they're like, oh wait, no, I already have it. I went to places that we want to go see tomorrow, so just put it on this one so I can remember.
So they take out the old one and then you keep writing on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's filled with their own notes and some of ours, and so it's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause see, that's one thing that I don't get to see. I mean, I drop you off them on the pad,
Yeah.
but I don't actually get to see how they're used once
That's right.
once you guys get them. So,
Yeah.
And basically, are you using them to direct people for like a variety of things, like retail, like shopping, and attractions, and like
Yeah,
a
a little bit of everything. It's restaurants, it's parks, it's even just to get out of the city, not even if it's not to an establishment. If it's a highway to get out to, we use it for literally everything. Or even if it's like if they have an address to a friend's place or wherever they want to see, we can show, it's going to be in this cross section or whatever it is. It doesn't even necessarily have to be an establishment, so it's used for everything.
Nice. And do people ever come down to you once they've got the map and say like, hey, I was noticing these places on here. Can you tell me a little bit about them? Like, does it work the reverse as well?
Absolutely, yeah. They're like, they'll take it and then come back and be like, oh, I didn't ask you about this. Can you tell me what this is, or what's your view on this? So yeah, it's not always what we suggest. They're kind of looking at it themselves, giving it a thorough look once they get into their room, and then coming back down and asking those questions again.
So if I was to ask you how to get to Peggy's Cove or something, how would you like pretend I was a customer? How would you actually like show somebody?
Well, to start off, just to get out of the hotel, just because we're in the areas of like one-way streets, I start with this side, and then direct them, to come out when you're going to come out of the hotel. You're going to.
So you circle it with a pen, like just pretend like if you're
So I say, you're going to exit the hotel parking from here and going to make a right. You can make a left on either of these streets to hit onto Lower Water Street, and then continue out to Barrington Street.
So can you just show me how you'd write on it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I circle initially where we are. So this is where we are. Either I drag it, like just draw right on the map like this. You're gonna head down this way and head out down Barrington. And then once I get them out of like the downtown core, I flip it over. To show them the highways that continue. And then to give them the bigger scale where they're at, circle it there just to kind of complete the directions.
And these like then we have like the smaller
the smaller
regional,
one, absolutely. That brings them there as well.
Perfect. Yeah, excellent. Okay, well I think that's I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I have any other questions. I mean, I think you've kind of covered everything. But yeah, I mean, I think you said in the beginning that it makes your job. You find that it makes your job easier.
So much easier. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what we would do without them. We use them every check-in. Yeah, and even check out. If they haven't grabbed one on the way coming in or at somewhere along the waterfront or whatever during their stay, they grab one on the way out just to have for a keepsake as well, because it's really nice set up. The graphics are nice, and should they come back, at least they have the ads and stuff and what we've circled for them to remember. So. Oh,
that's great. That's great to hear. Well, I'm really glad that you appreciate that you get used to them, and
absolutely.
I take a lot of time and try to make them the best I can, but it's fun like people like you that use them that
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really appreciate it. Well, thank you very much. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.